Hey everybody, I hope you're having a fabulous Monday, and I wanted to share some information with y'all that may or may not be something that you know or need to know or don't know, but I think it's very useful because thankfully this section, what we're talking about is cooking oils, which ones to use. When you look at the section in the grocery store with all the different cooking oils, it's probably a little confusing, right? Like what do you use when? Can I saute in one? Can I bake in the other? What am I supposed to use for what? So I want to break that down for you really simply and the way that I see it. Of course, my opinion might be different than someone else's, but this is how I use them in my kitchen and what I maximize for what. So number one, the thing to know about is smoke point, okay? If you do anything on the internet, it's the thing that you're going to see the most about is which one has the highest smoke point. Now, what smoke point means, if you just think of it like this, how hot can an oil get before it begins to smoke? And when it begins to smoke, it's not going to be good anymore. So if you just keep it that simple, the higher the smoke point, the more heat it can handle before it starts losing its flavor or tasting bad or just really kind of losing it starts to break down and its function is no longer there. So you want to choose an oil that's right for the amount of heat that you're going to put it through. So you may have seen this guy. He is the new kid on the block, and if you're a clean eating fanatic, you have gotten really excited that you can find avocado oil almost anywhere now. Think of it in the same category with coconut oil in that it's clean and non-processed. The thing with avocado oil, though, is that it has the highest heat point, the highest smoke point. This can withstand more heat. It's up there in the top category of all the oils. That means you can fry in this. Of course, you can saute in this. And when it comes to heart health, this is really, really good. It's also got less of the saturated fat than coconut oil. Now, I love me some coconut oil, but I know there's some controversy out there with whether it's truly as healthy as we believe. It's the saturated fat that people are debating. This is less than saturated fat. So avocado oil is definitely something, it's a little pricey, but you know, if you're making something special and you just really want to make sure to maximize all those health benefits, this is the one to go for high heat, okay? It's also really good as a drizzle in a dressing because it has really good flavor. So there's that one, okay? The next one on the high heat scale is this is just your good old vegetable oil. But let me tell you something. Look on the side and you're going to see, where is it? The ingredient is one ingredient, and it's soybean oil. So you think you're buying vegetable oil, you don't know what's in it. It's typically going to be 100% soybean oil. Now, for me, this is where my opinion just comes in. It is almost impossible to find non-GMO soybeans in the United States in the year 2019. So unless this had a big old non-GMO on the front, I'm staying away from it because it's going to be GMO, and I'm trying my hardest to not consume that for me and for my family if I can help it. So that's where avocado can come in. Avocado oil can come in. Both of these are high heat. Hopefully you're not doing a lot of deep frying because this would get really expensive if you were trying to deep fry an avocado oil. These are in the same category, but absolutely go for your avocado oil for high heat. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one away because we don't really want that. All right, now everybody's favorite. Oops, grabbed the wrong one. Extra virgin olive oil. Now, what is the deal with this? Obviously, it's our go-to, and it should be. They say it's about a medium to medium high smoke point, and I've heard some different scenarios on whether you can saute in olive oil or not. But I consulted with my dear friend Kim Beavers, who's a dietitian, and I agree with what she does, and this is my experience from use. You can saute in olive oil, and the reason why is you're heating the oil up, but when you add food to that pan, whether it's veggies or whatever it is, there's some moisture, some water in that food that's gonna bring that temperature back down. So as long as it doesn't, start smoking and smelling awful, you're still good. So why extra virgin olive oil? Well, it's pretty good for your budget, right? It's not gonna be as much as, say, your avocado oil. It is so anti-inflammatory. It is so full of omegas, specifically ALA, alpha linoleic acid, so good for your heart. That leads into, it's good for your cholesterol. It's good for antioxidants and all the things that leads into for a good health. So I probably. I need a bigger bottle of this. I use my EBOO for almost everything. And let's see what else I want to say about it. Oh yeah, brain health too. I just researched that. It's got some really good things for brain health. So this is your medium smoke point. Now the last two I use a lot. Okay, these are half empty. These are in my fridge all the time. These have a very low smoke point. So both walnut oil and flaxseed oil, you don't want to cook with them, but man, oh man, do they make an amazing salad dressing. And I love to whip up a batch of salad dressing and just keep it in my fridge, right? I've got the most amazing recipe for a walnut oil dressing that you take walnut oil and then you actually take some, I believe they're lightly roasted walnuts, put that in there, mash up some garlic cloves, put it in a spoonful of a good hearty mustard, you know, not the real spicy one, but the one that does have a little bit of a kick. And then there's some raspberry vinegar and a couple other things, some herbs. And I just keep that in my refrigerator, shake it up, use it. The health properties in the walnut oil, think about walnuts. Think about your brain, right? They look like your brain. It is just out of this world. So you might have seen this before and wondered what that would be used for. Think of the flavor, think of a salad, think of a dressing, or even a drizzle on your veggies or something like that. And flaxseed is the same way. It has a very nutty flavor, obviously very good for you. One thing about flaxseed oil is if you or anyone in your family struggles with psoriasis or eczema, this is the only thing I have ever heard of that you can do internally to help to relieve that. So a spoonful or two of flaxseed oil a day, if you've got any skin irritations, that can help too. So with that, I hope that helps y'all. So you've got your highest smoke point, your medium smoke point, and no smoke point, but use the heck out of these because they are absolutely going to help you just feel better. So y'all have an amazing afternoon. Talk to you later. Bye.